So we've been talking about losing weight, more specifically fat, and one of your tips was to eat fewer calories. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, so a lot of people think, well, I'll just go run a lot. I'll just go jump rope a lot. I'll go do a bunch of exercise, but they're not gonna modify what they're putting in their body. If you don't modify what you're putting in your body, you're not gonna be able to lose weight. I talk about a simple equation, right? Like, let's say you're trying to save money, but you're spending more money than what you're earning. You're not gonna be able to save money because you're not making enough. You're spending more than what you're making. So think about reverse effect here. You're trying to lose weight. So you gotta be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. But if you're eating more calories than what you're taking in, it's just gonna be impossible to lose weight. And that's why many people don't lose weight. They gotta know how to count calories. They gotta know what calories do what. Not all food's the same. So that's why it's always good to hire a coach to let you know, hey, this is how many calories you need. Most people need about 2,000 calories a day to survive. They're eating about 2,800. That's why they gain weight every year. You know?
So cut back on the amount of food you're eating.
Cut back on. You can eat a lot of good food. The thing is to eat a lot of food, but make sure it's good food so you're not feeling full. So you're not feeling hungry. You're feeling full. You feel like you're eating. Like, okay, what's my next meal gonna be? And so there's caloric dense food, like junk food and stuff that's just high in calories. It's very dense, but it's not nutrition dense. You want foods that are more nutrition dense foods, like say your greens, like your spinach, your kale, things like this. What type of food you gotta be eating.
That brings us into the next tip you gave is to control your blood sugar. What are some of the foods and what are some of the ways that you control blood sugar?
Yeah, that's right. So the other tip, the second tip on this video is control your blood sugar. See, many people don't know that all food is not made the same. If you eat a lot of white flour that has no fiber, you have something called the glycemic index. That's basically measuring the load that the body's going to have in blood sugar. So the higher in the glycemic index, the higher your blood sugar is going to go. The higher your blood sugar is, the lowest chance possible of burning body fat. So if your blood sugar is really high, your chances of burning body fat are pretty much you're almost incapable of burning body fat at that point because your blood sugars are too high. Your body's it's more ready to balance your blood sugars than it is to burn fat. So you want to eat foods with fiber. So foods with fiber, like say oatmeal, are good carbohydrates, a lot of fiber. That actually is going to give you an advantage because it's a slower burning carbohydrate. You're not upping your blood sugar, and by not upping your blood sugar, you're staying in a fat burning zone, and you're going to look better. You're going to feel better. So that's the number two. Yep, number two is make sure you balance your blood sugar. Oh, another tip to balance your blood sugar: after you eat, whoever watching this, after you eat, make sure you walk for 10 minutes. Make sure you walk for 10 minutes because by walking for 10 minutes right after you eat, your body, your muscles are starting to use that glucose you just ate, so your body can produce less insulin. Less insulin that's produced, it's going to be better to balance your blood sugar. It's going to give you more of an advantage.
Yeah. Number three, tip for losing weight would be eating protein first and eating enough protein.
That's right. Too many times people go on crash diets, they lose weight. They'll lose 20 pounds, but they lost 20 pounds of muscle, right? So if you lose 20 pounds of muscle, you're going to look flabby. You're not going to look attractive. You're going to feel terrible. What happens if you don't eat enough calories and you're just starving yourself to lose weight? Your body is going to start eating its own muscle mass. So if you look at your shoulders and your pectoralis muscles, your thighs, the big muscles in the back, those are going to start looking a lot skinnier because your body's going to actually go into the muscle, which muscle is made out of protein. It's going to use a protein from the muscle to fuel itself. That's why the first thing when you start losing weight and you're on a starvation diet, the first thing that you lose is muscle. You don't lose fat. And in fact, you won't lose fat till after your body eats all the muscle. So yeah, eventually you would lose the fat, but you're going to lose all your muscle first. And who wants to look like that? Nobody does. Nobody that I know. None of my clients want that type of body. So it's important to eat protein first because protein helps you feel full for a longer time. Protein is digested in the stomach through hydrochloric acid. All right, through hydrochloric acid is digested. So then This means that if you eat it first, you're gonna already start digesting the protein. It's gonna go into the bloodstream. Your hunger levels from up here is gonna go low. It's gonna go lower. Then you can eat your carbs, you can eat your salad and stuff like that. So that's just the key. You don't have to do this forever, right? You don't have to do it forever, but do it to where you get to your goal weight. You know, it's a tip that's helped many thousands of my clients reach their goal weight. So what I'm telling you, thousands of my clients have already used, and you can go to my website, gracefitness7.com, for the testimonials. You know what I mean? Yep.
And for tip number 4 of losing weight, you have to take good rest or sleep.
That's right. People don't know that if you only sleep 3 or 4 hours a night, you release a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. It's well documented in scientific literature that if you have a lot of stress in your body, the first thing it does, it eats your muscle, it eats your brain, and it impedes body fat burning. So if you're trying to burn body fat, let's just be honest. When people talk about losing weight, they're talking about losing body fat. They're not talking about losing muscle. You're talking about losing body fat. So you got to set yourself up to lose body fat. You want to get at least 6 hours of good sound sleep a night. All right. Some people recommend 7 to 8, even 9, but at least 6. If you're doing 3-4 hours and you're having a lot of caffeine late night, it's just you're pretty much shooting yourself in the foot as far as losing body fat. So get yourself good rest. Obviously, you're going to be working out better, right? Which leads us to the next one, right?
Yeah, the last tip, which is very surprising, which you expect this to be the first one, which is exercise.
That's right. A lot of people think exercise should be number 1, but it's actually number 5 on the list, because if you're not doing the first 4, your workout's not going to have much of an effect. And let's be honest, most people who are working out, if they don't see results right away, they're going to quit. So if you see results right away, right, and you hang in there for the long run, you're going to have a better chance at achieving your goal. And so exercise, I mean, it takes 1 whole marathon to burn 1 pound of body fat. Running 1 whole marathon to burn 1 pound of body fat. But you could easily take away 500 calories a day, which is easy. That's only that's a candy bar for most people. That's a candy bar and a soda for most people. That's an extra serving of fries for most people. 500 calories is not that much. So if you take that away, within a week, you would achieve your goal of burning body fat and losing weight as well. So, you know, these are the type of tips. And obviously exercise is important. I'm not minimizing it. But it's not the most important, you know. It is part of a healthy lifestyle. It helps with so many benefits. It helps with so many things that have so many benefits. But we're talking about just the top 5 tips of losing weight in this video, right? And so that's what we're talking about. So again, these are the top 5 things about losing weight. If you like the video, you know, boom, give the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon. It's up here somewhere. So make sure you get all the notifications, get the latest videos. We're trying to upload people. We're trying to upload videos to uplift people, to inspire people. Again, Eddie G here from GF7 Fit. And again, if you like what you're watching, and if you watched up to this point, thank you so much for watching up to this point. Make sure you check out our other videos here at the end of the video. I'm gonna put some playlists up, some other vlogs that can help, that can help reach your goal, whether lose weight, muscle mass, better sports performances, feeling better, balance. You're getting older, you want better balance. We have it all for you. Again, thanks so much for watching up to this point, and have a good one.